Alright, hello everyone. So today is the 16th of May, Tuesday. So this is what happened yesterday. As you can see, this zone was the sell zone. I marked in the PST levels yesterday, as you know, 2021. And the weekly pivot is the obvious zone there. And the market there sold once, twice, three times, pretty much on the same dot. And then fell down. Now this is what it looks like today. Now there are two things here I've marked in the hours. First of all, let's take a look. First of all, these are the hours, all right? Now, there are two things here, gold specific, okay? One is 10:05. This is gold specific, okay? There is this is also gold specific, all right? So be mindful. But what we do have is 22.35, which is valid for all right? And yeah, that's it, all right? So be careful. This is gold specific, and this 22.55 is gold specific. The important hour for today is going to be this New York session, okay? This is the support for gold from yesterday, the day before, yes, well, last week. So today's Tuesday. As you can see, I marked in that level before. Market came and touched it nicely. It's an astro hour for gold as well. Not a bad place to pull up. It should fill in the gaps. So if you want to go long, these are the levels, but let's take a look at the PST. As you can see, that's your 46, 2003.53. So that is pretty, as you can see, pretty full on. If you're using your ATAM 2003, well, that's pretty much it, isn't it? That's your 2003, and that's your 2003 right there, okay? 2003.53. Now this is your resistance for the day, 53, which is 2017. So this is your sandwich zone, and you can see 2017 was done in the Asia session. So look at that. They sold at the PST level, they bought at the PST level. This is an astro hour. This is an astro hour as well. If you are up and running, or if you learn technical, if you learn financial analysis, financial astrology from me, you would have gotten that one. This is gold specific. Okay, it's not a general one, it's a gold specific. Mind you, there was a general one here, which was not a big deal. Okay, so you might not have picked up on that one, but this was pretty much it. Okay, now from here, as you can see, the market's now sizzling into this zone. This is a good buy zone to go back up. If the market comes back up in the New York session, then you can sell from here. If we're down here, you can buy down here. Okay. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. With the euro dollar, let's take a look at the daily. It's a new day. See, those were the lows. So we had those levels for target yesterday. Now remember, the swing day for euro dollar yesterday was Monday. Okay, so today we're on Tuesday. And I said, where should we go? We should head up to there. Okay. So market comes back nice and easy, fills in the gap, which is right there. Does it once, does it twice, sizzles up. Now as you can see, this zone is going to be nice. If it comes back down here into the astrals, you can go up on this one. Okay. If it goes up into the astrals, you can sell on this one. So you're going to have to play both sides. On the PST, the resistance is 41, 1.0890. Once it breaks above 1.0890, okay, which is there, which is what it did yesterday, then you should be, you know, going up towards the weekly, and that's basically it, all the way up there. All right. And that's where we should be going, okay, because Monday was a swing day. We should be going up at least, okay, today into that zone. So if that's the case, we're going to break that out. On the weekly, we still got room to go to 54, which we marked in before, remember? 0823. There. Okay. So if the market does not break out, then we're up here somewhere in the astro hours. You can sell in this zone, but I'd rather sell somewhere up here, okay, which is around the weekly here. On the daily, we don't have that level, is just too far out. It's 1.0960 all the way up there, so that is a bit far out, okay, but we'll keep that in mind. If something crazy happens and it gets up there, you know, you got to sell here at astro hours, okay, and that's basically it. So if we do come up a little bit more, let me just check that daily. 1.0913, 0950. 0913 is there, 0950 is here, so we've got two levels. Alright, so unless something crazy happens, the market should sell off in this zone here. Alright, and that's basically it. This is your first resistance, so if you want to sell here, do it with a smaller lot size, but if it's here at astro hours, it's sellable. Okay. And if you want to buy it, like I said, you're either going to have to do it down here, low of Monday, down here, okay, or from this purple zone here, okay, and that's basically it. There's nothing else we can do around here. Let's take a look at US 30. All right then, with US 30, support here at 40, 33 150, 33 150. Okay. Resistance 47, 33 428, 33 428. So as you can see, we're going to be in this zone here. Alright, in this zone. Let me get rid of this. Let's get rid of, okay, let's get rid of this. If it breaks down, just want to check the daily, which looks like it's going to, weekly, this is, looks like it's not a bad spot. 33 358, 33 358, that's already done. So this zone, if we go back up here, we can sell off again. Okay, basically on that red line there. If it breaks above that, don't stand in front of it. You know, there's a good impulse wave. Retracement to sell down again is not a bad idea. So I'd rather be selling. And where's that 507? 33 507 is there. Keep this level in mind as well. Why? Because well, it's going to be that into that. Okay, so keep that level in mind as well. Let's get rid of this. Okay. That's basically it. Let's take a look at SP 500, Nasdaq and Bitcoin. So here we are with SP 500. Now I didn't put the Astro hours in here for this one today, so you guys can just fit them in. But what we'll want to be waiting for is obviously the New York session. Alright. Now yesterday, as you can see, they just sold off exactly at the places at the Astro hour, bought exactly at the places at the Astro hour, sold. So you would have been fine, no problem. What we want to do today, take a look at the daily, is we've got two options. We're either going to move up, okay, and if we move up, I did warn you about this level, okay, the market could push up, give us a surprise, really end up somewhere there, and then we need to sell heavy if it comes up here, okay. So I warned you about that a few times, so keep it in mind, don't be one-sided. The support for today is going to be that 49 level, 4,114. I'm just gonna do this. 4,114 is right there. Okay, so the market can come in here. If it does that, this is a good daily level to bounce off. If we end up somewhere here, let's see. This is 53 and 4,133 has already been breached. 4,133 is there. Okay, so they've already breached that, as you can see in the opening, so that's pretty much like there. All right, so what to do with this now? With SP 500, that's a good buying opportunity here. You see how powerfully they bought here, so we could be going up with the indices. And then what? Then LCL1 4187. Could end up there. Because we don't have a lot of Astro hours happening today, you're either going to have to wait or you're going to have to enter it technically. Technically means this: we need to break above the 4,133, close up here somewhere in there, and then market pulls back into the daily or the weekly, and then we go up. If it does not do that, don't bother. Wait for the hours, because it's going to go somewhere, and then from that zone between 5 to 6:30 we should be at a price which the market should turn around at. And remember the gold specific hour, 8:35 and 10:55. So worthwhile waiting for this one. Nasdaq, let's take a look. Support at 59 today, 13,335. 13,335. So that's the support for today. All right. Resistance for today, 67, 13,485, 13,485. So we're going to be up there, and that's your support, that's your resistance. On the weekly, we're above there, so if we pull back, let's do this. $13,239, 13,239 is a bit down here. Okay, all right, but that's the PST level. So if we take this, okay, so this could be a place. So there are two places you can go long on this one: daily there, and obviously the weekly, like it did yesterday. Okay, and that's fine. And then you should go up into that level, and that LCL1, 13,582, 13,582 is up there. that's basically it. Another good buy level would be 59, which is 13,121, which is a bit lower down. Okay, if something happens, we end up somewhere down here, 13,121, you are a buyer. Okay, if in New York we end up somewhere up there, then you're going to sell. Where's the gap on this one? It's already filled out. Okay, this zone is a sell zone. Okay, they're just being indecisive about it, but it's a sell zone. Try to do it on the red lines at Astro Hours. Bitcoin, I said from the highs you can sell yesterday as usual. You know, if it goes up, sell it off. These are the levels I talked about. I said, you know, these are like levels there. And that's basically it. Not much else to talk about. Today, you got what, 54 there. If it comes up to 28,307, you can sell. 28,307 is somewhere there. If it does that, it's okay to sell. Other than that, this zone should be a sell zone. Okay, and if you sold yesterday, well, there you go. From the highs, that was a PST level, that was a PST level, oh, that was that a PST level. Well, it should have been a PST level there. See those two levels there, right? Yesterday, so it went above those. Okay, so not much to talk about, and then market came down at the Astro Hours. Okay, nice and easy. So if you played that well, you should have been okay. And I talked about shoulder, head, shoulder, breakdown, retracement, sell down. So I don't think there's any room for surprises here at all. So if we go back up into Astro Hours, you can, you know, sell off at these levels. Not bad sell-off level. Market sold off nicely here, so this is not a bad sell-off level. This is not a bad sell-off level, close to that 27,453, which is about there. Okay, so at Astro Hours, you know, like pushing it down is the way to go.